Recently, I was on MediaTakeout.com because you guys know I have a satire news segment that I do now. And I came across an interesting story that I will share with you. And it deals with Meagan Good unveiling this new bleached skin. And I want to talk about this because it correlates indirectly to black men. Meagan Good, everybody knows she is a actress, very, very beautiful, always was getting a lot of hype as a nice African American, brown skin looking sister. But when you look at her now, she looks almost as light as Tisha Campbell on the reel. It's almost as if she has completely bleached that beautiful brown, black skin. Now, I want to stop there because I want to talk to somebody else about this, and I'm going to get into that. I talked to somebody that I know over in Africa, and I wanted to know, why do black women, or even in that case black men, but usually black women, why are black women that have very nice features, why do they bleach their skin? And she said, well, it's simple. It's the same reason why black women wear weave. I said, okay, well, what's that reason? Because black men like it. I said, wait, what? She said, yeah. Black women bleach their skin because black men like lighter women. Now, see, this is a very interesting concept, right? Because we do have brothers in the black male community that do like women that are lighter skin. This is true. We have brothers who go to certain pockets of Colombia, certain pockets of the Dominican Republic, certain pockets of Brazil, because they want more of a racially ambiguous looking woman. No, nobody can deny that. There is some brothers out there that prefer a lighter or mulatto looking chick. But what if you're Meagan Good? What if you're a woman that is already highly sought after, highly beautiful? People want you. Superstars want you. Regular brothers want you. And then you go out and then you bleach your skin. Is Meagan Good going to blame that on black men? And this is what I want to talk about today to even some of the sisters that are watching this. This whole epidemic of blonde weave, lightening makeup, and things of that nature. Let's say that argument is true. If you have to bleach your skin and do all of that for somebody to like you, you don't need them. If that's really how you feel. If you feel that black men, the ones that you want to be attracted to, that you need to do all of these things to appeal to them, you don't need them, right? That's any guy. Likewise, I will tell a brother, if you have to do all of these things to appeal to somebody, you don't need them. But I think the bigger issue here is not that there are not enough black men to go around who like brown skinned women or like darker skinned women. I've been living in Poland. I've never dated a white girl here. I prefer black women. I prefer African American women. That's always been my preference since I've been a little boy. Since I start liking, girls in, second, third grade, I've always loved black women. That's my personal preference. But I think what we have here is the inner desire from some sisters to be Miss Ann. And I'm going back to it. And see, people are not going to like it. We have some African American women, no matter how beautiful you tell them that they are. I was talking to George about this. He said a lot of brothers need to go around telling black women that their natural hair looks good. A lot of brothers should go around and tell a dark-skinned woman that they look good. I believe he said that more so about the hair, because I'm a big natural hair fan. I love it. But do you know there are some women that are just so attractive? They hear it all the time. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you look good. Oh, man, you're perfect. But that inner desire to be a white is what makes them bleach their skin. Make them get all kind of ridiculous surgeries and stuff like that. And I think that this is what we need to start talking about. I think a lot of African American men get blamed for forcing women to wear bleach hair or weaves or things like that. Oh, you guys want to look like this. This is what you brothers want. I think that is starting to be a cop-out now, especially when you start to see that some brothers are going to Brazil. Some brothers are dealing with women who are just as dark. You're seeing brothers going to the Dominican Republic. You're seeing brothers going to certain places on the continent. A brother commented on the video that I made a few days ago, or yesterday, talking about you have African brothers who just go to different parts of Africa. I know that's true because you see a lot of Nigerian brothers out in Johannesburg. You see them in Ghana. You'll see them in Uganda. You see them in Tanzania or Ethiopia. I think that there is a desire for some women to want to compete with white women. And they want to look like them. I mean, I'll give you an example. I'm in Warsaw about a month and a half ago. All right. Now I went live from the hotel that I was staying in, the Novotel. We had an Afro Beats concert. I was just there. I wasn't throwing the party, but I was just there, at the concert. There was some African women there. There were a lot of African women there. And you saw African women that was as dark as me or darker with blonde weave. This is a personal problem, okay? It wasn't that, and to me it looked quite ridiculous. It wasn't because, the African guys there wanted her to have this blonde weave or this skin lightening. This is something that some black women suffer from because they really want to look as white as possible. For example, in the class that I'm in, I took neurology last year in 2018. We were having a discussion. There was a young lady that was a Nigerian lady, but she lives in Texas, and she's a real chronic weave wearer. Just the weave is, her weaves are just, if you talk about the worst weaves in the world, it's her. Like new growth here, there. It's terrible. Everybody in our group, except for two other guys, were women. And when she's going through playing with her weave, you can get a sense that people are looking at her like they know that is not her hair. But she's trying to fit in and talk like them and everything like that and whatever. And she doesn't even know that she's really embarrassing herself at the same time as an African lady. And it is her desire to really be accepted as I hate to say, as a Negropean. And we do have these people that suffer from that. But the women are really suffering from it. And you know what? There's nothing that black men can do to make black women feel like you don't have to bleach your skin. Now, I'm talking about for those women that do. We know a lot of y'all don't, so this don't apply to y'all. But the women who wear the weaves that people know that that's not your hair are for those people who bleach their skin. And then there's the argument that black men want us to do this. There's nothing that black men can do to lift your self-esteem. And I think a lot of brothers will go crazy because, there's a lot of pressure on brothers to go and make black women feel better about themselves. Tell them that they look good. Tell them that they're beautiful. Tell them that you need them. But these women hear that all the time, especially an attractive woman like Meagan Good. How can you explain this? So I just want to tell black men, if you hear that argument, please correct people and let them know that sometimes the attention that black men would give a black woman, they don't find value in it. All right, not all. Hear me what I'm saying. There are a lot of black women that do appreciate it. But for certain women out there, there's nothing that you can tell them that will make them feel better about themselves. The same situation with Michael Jackson or Sammy Sosa. Some people want to do that to themselves because they want to be that race. But at the same time, you should not blame anybody else. You shouldn't blame black men. This is the reason. Well, they like it. That's why I do it. Or black women that's why I do it. This is something for those who, they need to deal with that for themselves. And I know that's a little bit long-winded, but that's how I feel about it. Check out the article on MediaTakeout.com. Guys, thank you for listening to the show. I appreciate you. www.patreon.com/NegroManosphere if you want to support my content. Go to the first comment pinned to the top. And guys, let me know how you feel about this. As you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.